Lesson is on zeros of a function. The zeros of a function are the x values which have a y value of 0. The zeros of a function are the x values which have a y value of 0. Y is 0. Here's a few representations of y 0. We can have a table here. And if we have a table and want to know the zero of a function, we're looking for when y is 0. We can have a graph. If we have a graph, we're looking where y is 0, or the x-intercept right here. So 1 would be the 0 of that function. And if we wrote it in function notation, f of x is 0. What value of x makes the function equal to 0? Determine the zeros of the following functions. F of x equals 4x minus 8. So I want to solve for x when y is 0. Remember, we can rewrite this as y equals 4x minus 8. What is x when y is 0? So I set it to 0 and I add 8 to both sides. X is equal to 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. The 0 of this function is 2. G of x is equal to 1/2 x plus 6. G of x, that means y is equal to 1/2 x plus 6. The 0 of the function is when y is equal to 0. What is x when y is 0? So I set it to 0 and I subtract 6 on each side. So I'm going to multiply by 2. Negative 12 equals x. Alright? 1/2 of negative 12 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Negative 12 is the 0 of this function. H of x is equal to negative 3x minus 9. H of x can be written as y is equal to negative 3x minus 9 plus 9 on both sides. Yikes. Jumped ahead of myself here. So instead of y, we write 0, negative 3x minus 9. Now I add 9. X equals negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. Negative 3 is the 0 of that function. Here we have a mapping, so we know in mappings that this is our input or our x values, this is our output or our y value. Where is y 0? 6 is the 0 of the function. These are our x, or our input. These are our y's. Y is 0. Well, in this case, we have -8 and 8. We have two zeros. -8 and 8 are zeros of the function. In here we have a line. What is x? What is the zero of the function? What is x? When y equals 0. When y equals 0, what is x? Well, here's y, and this is 0 for y. Ooh, x is 1. The 0 of the function. I'm looking for the x value when y equals 0. What is x when y is 0? Y is 0 right here. 1, 2, 3. -3. And that's how you find the 0 of a function.